Hey guys, Dan Carr here from shuttermuse.com. Today we're taking a look at the range pouch from Peak Design, and we're going to compare it to the field pouch, which is their other accessory bag. Now the range pouch is available in 3 sizes. I'm looking at the medium one here, but you can get a small and there's also a large. Small is $35, $40 for the medium, and $45 for the large. Just for comparison's sake, the field pouch is the same price as the medium, so this is $40. Okay, so the range pouch is designed for lenses, small accessories, and potentially small cameras. Now I have a Fuji X100F here. This actually fits pretty nicely into the medium size. The reason it works is because it has a shallow lens. It's a fixed lens. If you have a lens that protrudes much more than something like this, you will find that it's hard to fit in there if it's on the camera. So we're going to be looking at mirrorless cameras, point and shoot cameras. That's pretty much the only cameras that you're going to fit into one of these pouches. The reason for that is that the bag is actually quite a tight squeeze for most items I've found. Even the medium here, which is the suggested size for something like a Canon 16-35 or the ubiquitous 24-105, which is actually what I'm shooting this video with, the medium size is recommended, but it's a pretty tight squeeze. You really have to kind of jam it in there. It's a bit finicky to pull it out. I actually would have preferred to have purchased the larger size. So the Fuji X100F does fit quite nicely in here, but that's about as big as you're going to get. Now, if you refer to Peak Design's website, they have some suggestions on sizing for specific lenses. Usually they kind of hedge their bets and they say medium and a large or something like that. I would err on the side of getting the larger size that they recommend because I did find this to be a pretty tight squeeze. So let's look at some other features here. On the back we have quick release anchors. Now that's so you can use some of their quick release camera straps. This is the leash strap, which is a really ultralight strap, and I think that's a good fit for this bag. Something like the slide strap would be a little bit too bulky. The slide light might be okay, but I think the leash strap is actually the perfect partner. So you can attach that really, really easily. Let's just take this off. Now, we also have a little label in here, so if you have multiple pouches, you can label which lens is in each pouch, something like that. We have a belt loop, which does open up like this, so you don't have to take the belt off your pants before you put this on. That's always handy. Opening it up, at first glance, it appears as if this is just one pocket, but actually there is a hidden pocket in the front, and if you fold this back, there is another pocket behind as well. So it's actually split into 3 sections, and you can fold this felt flap down on top of whatever's in the bottom of your bag and stack something else on top of it. So potentially you want to put 2 smaller lenses in there and stop them rubbing against each other, and that's what this little flap is for. So some really nice little features on there. The material is DWR coated, so it's basically weather resistant. Very, very tough. It feels like you could take a knife to it. Definitely going to last you a really long time. The main issue I had with it really is the shape. You can see it's heavily tapered at the bottom in various directions, and what that means is that anything you put in it basically stops at this point in the bottom of the bag, and you have this whole section on the bottom here which is totally wasted. It's wasted size, it's wasted material. I really couldn't think of a good reason why they would have done that. And, you know, for something that is designed for cylindrical lenses, I thought that was a very odd choice. I guess functionally it doesn't really make any difference, but I just found it a little bit annoying to have this little extra on there. So if you wanted to buy a Peak Design case to potentially match your everyday messenger bag, your everyday backpack, you have this option, field pouch or range pouch. Now, the big difference with the field pouch is that it has this cavernous opening compared to the range pouch. And it also has 6 little interior pockets as well. So if you're organizing smaller items and you want to rummage around inside and pull small things out like cables, batteries, memory cards, it's much easier to keep them organized in the field pouch. This range pouch here is good for lenses and it's good for small cameras, but if you're going to use it for accessories, then I would definitely go with the field pouch. Still have the anchors on the back here, so you can put a strap on it, and you can also put this on a belt as well. So there you go. That's the Peak Design range pouch, and compared to the field pouch. If you go to the links below the description here on YouTube, you will find a link to a further review, lots of photos of this in use. All right, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.